Hello everyone and welcome to what many are calling the greatest sporting event of the century. I welcome you here to the Sick Tick Automotive Collision Parking Lot Stadium in Evansville, Indiana. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. I'm Riley alongside Ian Fantana. And Ian, what an event we have in store for today.
This could go down in history as the greatest event to ever take place in 90.7 WPSR history. I'm giddy with excitement about what's about to take place here today.
And you can definitely tell that you're giddy, but before we get to the meat of the meal, we gotta go over some tournament rules. Up first, the first round is a first to 5. Second, first to 7, and the championship game will be played to first of 11. We have a special rule with the free throw, and Ian, could you explain that for us here today?
Yeah, so the free throw rule, it's what sets this tournament apart from many others. Once you reach the limit, whether that be 5, 7, or 11 in the championship round, you will then have to shoot a free throw. If you make that free throw, you win the game. If you miss that free throw, however, it becomes sort of a volleyball scenario. You must win by 2.
And some other rules of this tournament: the lower seed will always get the ball first. Offense calls fouls, and you must check past the 3-point line if the ball does not hit the rim.
Correct. Air balls, you can put them back up. And another thing here that we don't have on that, the points will be 3-pointers are worth 3 points and 2-pointers are worth 2. We're not doing 1s and 2s. We're doing 2s and 3s in this tournament.
And now we get to the bracket. Our first matchup of the day, the Carnivore Crunchers versus the Charging Coffees. The second matchup today will be Daddy Money and the Tickling Tippers. The third one will be the Ball Boys versus 99 Problems but a Swish 8-1. And the fourth one will be the Big Bad Ballers versus the Crispy Chickens.
Some great games to look forward to today. I think you look for a big upset in that second game. I think D-Money talks a lot of crap, but I would not sleep on Leo Phantom.
And now we get into some dark horse picks that we think are going to win the tournament that necessarily the odd makers don't. I will start. My pick is Robbie and Caroline Diamond. Two very good players. Robbie does like to play aggressive defense. We'll see if he gets into maybe some foul trouble. But other than that, if the offense can get rolling and Caroline Diamond can calm Robbie down on outside of the perimeter and inside the paint, they could be very successful.
I agree. I look for Robbie to be very physical in today's contest. Hopefully that's a pro and not a con for Robbie.
100%. And Ian, I hear you have a dark horse pick as well.
I alluded to it when we went through that tourney bracket. I like the Tickling Tippers to be a dark horse in this tournament. They're led by what I think will be their team leader, Leo Phantom there. He's a stocky guy. He'll be able to get in the paint. And most importantly, I think one of the biggest aspects in this tournament is he will play defense and get in opponents' heads very well. I think he's ready to go. He's talked a lot of crap to D-Money, and this is the most excited I've seen Leo Phantom in quite a while.
And with all the festivities out of the way, it's finally time for some basketball. Game 1 and lineups coming up next. The tournament is upon us. Before we get into action, let's look at some lineups. Team Carnivore Crunchers, they're lining up with CB and Tia Millar. Tell me more about them.
Yeah, CB, a lot of experience. He is a varsity basketball player, was a varsity basketball player at North High School. He was a Husky, and he was a good one at that. Very athletic, and he wants to win today. Same with Tia Millar here. She is very excited. And I think, again, I alluded to it in the open, but you got to have some excitement to win this tournament today, and I like the look of both of those. Another little key about Tia Millar, her dad actually owns the Baltimore Ravens.
That is a great fact, and Ian, I'm not going to lie, I was going to bring that up too. That could come into play with her competitiveness.
I think she'll be competitive from that. She knows her way around sports with that information.
And then the second team, King Coffee and Marie, both, they are an underdog, big underdog coming into this one, plus 1,000.
The biggest underdog of the tournament here. I like King Coffee to try to get into the paint, get some buckets early against CB.
And here we go, the first check of the tournament, and we are underway. CB to King Coffee. Coffee. Maybe a little bit of a double dribble, but it's not much. Stays on the perimeter.
Double dribble there.
Stays on the perimeter, looking into the paint to Marie. Tries the bounce pass, CB. will take it back up.
Read that like a book there, CB did.
Couple tween crosses behind the back, in for the lay, and he missed it. Tia Millar with the rebound, and it's over the backboard.
Some interesting plays early here. I mean, CB, great drive to the rack.
Great drive to the
rim.
rim.
King on him, but you got to finish right there.
You do.
For both CB and Tia there.
But that is one of the keys that we have for this team. King Coffee with the long shot is air-mailed. But that is one of the keys we have is early stops for the charging Coffees. I mean, if they can play good defense early, even if it's not necessarily pretty like that last play, they can have a chance at a big upset here.
And we'll see here on this defensive drive, effort is going to be one of the big keys.
Tia Millar inside the paint, will not get it. Marie tried to put it right back up. CB back out to the perimeter. He has all the time in the world. In the paint and misses the slam.
Dunk.
And I think King Coffee didn't realize,
didn't
have to check it back up.
Another key here, we are also kind of the enforcers of the law here.
We are.
Not only are we just announcers.
King Coffee with the long shot, won't go. Now, this is an interesting start to this game. We expected CB and Tia Millar to come out guns ablazing and really put this away.
I expected this game to be over by now.
But so far, it's been very competitive defensively.
Yes, and back to that effort. I think we're seeing some effort out of King Coffee
to the basket.
Here other than
won't get it. Try to get her own rebound.
Instead
of CB with the slam.
With the first points of the game, CB with a monstrous dunk.
So now King Coffee will check it back. Long shot won't go. Tia Millar with the rebound. Puts it back. No good. CB. CB to the corner. A three for the game. No good. There's the effort that we talked about. Tia Millar will try to put it back in, but it's out of bounds. And King Coffee Marie will check it back up past the three-point line.
Great effort there. I think CB's got to take control of this game from here on out. We saw that electric dunk. He's got to run with it now.
King Coffee tries for the shot one more time, won't go.
He's been trying from that top of the key. I think you got to look elsewhere if you're King Coffee. The shot's just not on today. Look to drive into the paint here.
We'll go for it again.
Another top of the key.
The rainbow back to Marie. She has it up the perimeter. She'll try for the shot. No good. CB has it in the corner. He steps out of bounds, and the charging Coffees will take it back up top. Instead, we will continue play. Tia Millar at the top of the key.
It was a missed call, you know.
Tia Millar, the mid-range shot, tries to bank it in, no good.
That did not hit
It did not hit rim, and Marie misses the short-range look.
A lot of short-range misses here. Those are the ones you got to make if you want to win this tournament.
There's CB, and he gets another slam. It's 4-0.
4-0, that's some soccer terminology there.
Coffee will go back, and he will miss. It'll go wide right. CB at the top of the key. He will check it. This time for game. Remember, if he makes a shot, he will have to make a free throw to win it. Quick timeout call. Tia Millar will tie her shoe. And we're back to action.
Quick timeout there.
CB looks inside to Millar. Goes for it, and he makes it. Now, this team will have to choose what player they want to shoot the free throw for the win. CB looks like he takes it. This is for the win. Here we go. The shot.
It's
and
good.
He ices it.
CB and Tia Millar complete the heavy favorite and win that game.
And Ian, you will go see if you can get an interview with one of the players of the winning team. I will stay here and catch the people up on the scorecard now. CB leading the way with 5 hold points, 2 dunks, and a free throw to win it, and a jumper. He is going to be an impact player all season, as now I go to Ian Fantana with CB, the player of the game of Game 1.
I'm here with CB. CB, you had 6 points and that game-winning free throw. What was your message to your team coming out with you being such an early favorite in round 1?
I mean, we knew we were favorites, so me and Trini were just doing our thing out there, just playing around, having fun, nothing serious.
You mentioned your teammate there. She missed a couple early shots. What do you need from her going forward in this tournament?
I mean, like I said, we were just playing around. It was first round. We knew we had an easy win here, so I expect her to lock in the next few games.
It was a great game. We can't wait to see you in round 2.
Thank you.
Hey, go get
Riley, back to you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the greatest basketball event of the century. A great game 1, an expected game 1, but we have an update for you score-wise. Every game except for the championship game will be played to 5, thanks to time constraints.
Yes, that championship game will be 7 now
championship
instead
game will
of
be
11.
7. And here we go, the Tickling Tippers and Daddy Money. The Tickling Tippers will check it up first. Caden with the drive into the basket. Leo backs up Bray Daddy. He's in the paint. Backs him up all the way to the goalpost. Up and under.
Oh,
gets it to go. Gets it to go.
Leo with the fantastic
Oh,
celebration
my
there.
goodness.
And what a work of that was a brilliant show of
Beautiful
post
back down.
work there.
D-Money with the
Oh,
leg.
he
Gets it to go. We're tied
D-Money
at 2
with the
apiece.
answer. And is his trash talk justified now? I mean, that was a great play.
It was. The pump fake from Leo. Tries the bounce pass in to Rocket Ray. Doesn't find it. Still looking for it. D-Money, as always, talking trash. Leo Phantom calling for the ISO on D-Money. Leo backing up Bray Daddy once again.
Leo already getting an opponent's head with that
Here
post
we go,
work. And
another
he gets
leg.
another one in the post. 4-2, and we have a barn burner on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
And I expected nothing less from these two teams. Caden tried to
Great
get forward.
defense.
No foul is called.
And the go-ahead
Leo
bucket.
Phantom.
Offense calls fouls,
like-
D-Money.
Looks like the offense is calling a foul. Offense is calling a foul on the Leo Phantom steal. Leo Phantom will have to check it up and respect the offense's call.
We have to stick with the rules.
Looks like they're looking for us for a review. Hey.
Hey,
Back up.
away from
Back
the
up.
announcer's table.
See? The official ruling is that Daddy Money will get the ball up top. The score remains 4-2.
4-2 here. No,
We're playing 2s and 3s,
twos
D-Money.
and threes. D-Money obviously didn't listen to the rules there.
Someone did skip the pregame meeting that we had with the broadcast team.
Well,
Bray
didn't
Daddy
skip
passes it over to D-Money. He's
D-Money-
on the perimeter. Bray Daddy, one more pump fakes. Some aggressive defense from Leo Phantom.
Well, he
D-Money
say that-
misses it. He's in the corner.
He says his three-pointer's lethal. We have yet to see him shoot it.
We did see a nice one, Leo Phantom on Bray Daddy.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, was that a 2 or 3?
We couldn't see it.
A 3-point shot. A 3-point shot, and Bray Daddy will have. And our official camera operator calls a 2-point shot. It is 4 apiece, and
Yes.
D-Money is absolutely livid.
Again, D-Money missed our team
D-Money,
meeting before
D-Money,
this.
I am sorry, but if you do not shut up, we are going to have to disqualify you. Thank you very much.
And D-Money didn't quite miss the team meeting.
He did not.
He just sat there and yelled at us the entire
That is
time
very
about
true.
how well
That is
he
very
was going to
true.
do.
Now, remember, it is 4 apiece, so if a free throw is missed after this next bucket, they will get a chance to replay.
It's 4-4. Will the bucket come now? Andrew, a shot.
Andrew, the shot.
Oh, what
Leo
a-
Phantom, the rebound. He keeps going after it. Backing down Bray Daddy. And it's not out of bounds. These two are going absolutely after it. Remember,
Oh,
offense
another
calls
block
a foul.
shot. Oh, he gets
Oh,
the
my
roll.
goodness.
Shooters
Oh,
touched
my
by
goodness.
Leo Phantom.
Oh, my goodness. And Leo Phantom will get a free throw to try and win it. Remember, if Daddy Money does get the ball back on the rebound, then that means that they will have a chance to score again. Leo Phantom will have the free throw. The crowd goes
The
silent,
tickling tippers.
and the free throw is no good. It's up and over the backboard. Leo Phantom feeling the energy. Here we go.
He's feeling it. So now the tickling tippers will have to score again and get a stop here if they want to
will.
win this first round matchup.
Now it is best to 2. D-Money inside, takes 1-2 and drops it in for the bucket.
Yeah, Andrew just
6
Rocket
to
Ray
4.
there just didn't have
No,
anything defensively
nothing.
for him there.
And now one of you will have to shoot the free throw. Here with Bray Daddy with the free throw. Remember, if he misses this, then it will just be best of 2. And at this point, any bucket would win it. The free throw is good, and Daddy Money. Daddy Money makes the free throw in the winning bucket on an absolutely fantastic game. D-Money is excited.
As cars are honking
And here
for
we go.
D-Money, who just moved
Moved on to the second
to
round.
the second round. What a game
What a game.
for game 2.
Ian will go interview one of our teams. We look at the box score, and the main X factor in this game was not only the energy, but the effectiveness of D-Money. D-Money will get an interview. Ian Fantana to you with D-Money.
I'm D-Money, who has just moved on to the second round. Dylan, how do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, Brady did hit a 3 in the bad call by the refs. I mean, his foot was definitely both behind the line. But, you know, I mean, the athleticism by Brady Daddy and then my 2 layups help us win this game.
What can we expect in round 2 and possibly 3 from Daddy
I mean,
Money?
You're gonna see a lot more aggressiveness on offense because I didn't do as good as I wanted to, but I think round 2 will be different.
4 points from you on offense. It was a great showing and one that I think a lot of people were skeptical if you could score the ball offensively.
Well, I just proved them wrong, clearly.
All right, we can't wait to see you in second round, D-Money. Thank you. Back to you, Riley.
And up next, we have another fantastic matchup. We have 99 problems, but a swish ain't won against the Ball Boys. Coming up next, game 3.
Dylan, go back in and work on something. We got you for round 2.
Hey, make sure, who's up next? Who's
Make sure Caroline and Robbie are ready.
and Shay and Sam are ready.
Yeah. All right.
They're up next. Okay. Lower seed gets ball first, so Sophia and Miss Boots, you'll get ball.
yeah.
Here we go. Ian, 2 fantastic games thus far. The last one, a very close one, which what we expected. Your dark horse.
Restart.
The check, and game 3 is underway. Here we go. Jill Starr in the paint, moving around, trying to get free. Gibb being guarded by TB in the paint.
Great post.
Turnaround
work by
jumper,
Gibb
no
here.
good. But the air ball and Twister with a 2-point bucket. It's 2-0.
That's a great way of the use of the air ball there by Twister. Great heads-up play, and that's something we talked about. His high basketball IQ is one of the keys to success for this team.
An avid basketball watcher, and we'll see how that comes into play. We have yet to see the jump shot. We'll see if that comes into play any. Jill Starr at the top of the key.
You see him wearing the Kansas shirt? I mean, he
Tries
watches.
to find Gibb. It'll go out of bounds. Question is, was it out on TB or Gibb?
Wearing the Kansas shirt, you know he watches high-quality basketball
All the
year
time.
in, year out.
100%. I mean, the offensive systems that Kansas runs, some of the most sophisticated in the nation.
Exactly, and Twister understands all of them.
100%. Remember the score, 2-zip in favor of TB and Twister. Gibb and TB at the top of the key. Gibb with the steal. Oh, and the crossover.
Gibbs really led the team offensively
Gibb
here.
to Jill Starr and one. Tied at 2 apiece.
Oh, some
Here we
trash
go.
talk from Jill Starr here.
I
as
mean,
it's 2-2.
here we go. Twister inside the paint. The off balance put up. No good. Gibb takes it back out. Remember how close this matchup is. Gibb the jumper. No good. Did
And
not.
another no-hit rim that Twister takes advantage of there. Again, that's that basketball IQ by Twister. Even street ball, he has a high IQ in it.
And that could come in play huge later on in this game. Gibb sees Jill Starr into the basket. A steal by Twister, and he gets it to go. He'll shoot a free throw for the win.
He'll shoot a free throw for the win here. If he misses, he still will have to score.
He has been
Another
saying,
shot if he misses here.
He has been saying how good of a shooter he is. I have in my notes here that he says it is one of the most creamy and dangerous.
Yes, he was quoted in saying that. I
He
think it
was.
was a little set up, but he said it
He did.
somewhat.
He did.
I believe
The crowd
question-
hushes. The free throw is short
No
and
good.
out of
He'll
bounds.
have to score.
Jill Starr and Gibb will take it up top with a chance to tie the game at 4.
They score here. Looks good for them.
It
I
does.
like 'em.
It does. Especially now that Twister and TB no longer have that free throw. They have to win by 2.
Now 99 problems, but a swish ain't one. That's a Jay-Z reference there,
That is.
Riley. And
Oh, Jill Starr with the bucket. No good offensive rebound, Gibb.
Great
TB falls
physicality
over.
here.
The shot with him in his face.
And
it's
it
in.
went
She
in.
made it.
So
Tied
a
at 4
free
apiece.
throw. No.
Oh, my goodness. Never mind, I was mistaken.
I was going to say, it is 6-6.
6-6, and
And a
Jill
free
Starr will
throw
have to take a free
will
throw
win
to
it.
win it.
Or Gibb. They can
Or
pick.
Gibb, they can pick who wants to take the free throw. I imagine it will be Jill Starr. Here
Looks
she
like
goes
it.
at the free throw line. The crowd hushes. A chance to move on to the semifinals at stake. The shot. It's good!
Oh!
And Rattles get it out!
Oh!
Heartbreak!
Just barely shooter's touch.
Oh my goodness! And Jill Starr showing
And the
exactly.
slight upset there by 99 problems. What
My
a game.
Goodness, TB a little frustrated.
That game was amazing. The physicality.
That's
that was
perfect
the
basketball.
best game we've seen
Yes.
yet. Great job by both competitors.
Great basketball. Ian Fantano will get Jill Starr in front of the interview camera. We take a look at the box score. Here we go. Jill Starr showing exactly why she's in this position. I take it over to Ian Fantano with Jill Starr right now.
I'm here with Jill Starr. Jill, that was our most physical game yet. Was that in the game plan going into this?
Do you know, it wasn't in the plan. I mean, we were coming out hot, but I tell you what, our competitors were great, but we just had to step it up.
It was an amazing game, and we can't wait to see what you do in round number 2. Back to you, Riley.
Here we go, game 4, the last game of the first round. Shea Beasy and Sam Stone will face Robbie and Caroline Diamond.
Team
Ian?
Crispy Chicken versus the Triple B's, as I
Exactly.
like to call them.
Ian, tell me what you think about this matchup.
I like this matchup. I really do. I think Shea Beasy and Sam Stone have a lot of good chemistry here. Both former fast food employees. Actually
Yes.
current from Shea Beasy, but I think you face a lot of diversity in the fast food industry. And I think
you mean to say adversity there, Ian Fantana, not
yeah, I said
diversity. Yes.
Well, you face a lot of diversity too, because you have people of all different
Well, Shea
races.
Beasy works at Zaxby's. A lot of chicken, not a lot of diversity there. Just
No,
making chicken, no
diversity.
beef. You know what I'm
You
saying?
I'm sure their customers are
And here we go.
diverse.
The game about to get underway. Sam Stone. Sam Stone and Shea Beasy will get ball first.
Sam and Shea get ball first.
Sam Shea, get ball first. Here we go. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm rooting for Robbie and Caroline Diamond. They were my dark horse pick. And if they win, that means I at least beat you in the dark horse.
Yeah, and I guess we're just not. Oh, hit the truck there. Yeah.
Robbie. And there's that
Some
aggressive
bias.
defense that we were talking about. Gets the first points.
Well,
It's 2-0.
I knew when he came out here wearing eye black. I knew that our notes were going to be correct with him being aggressive.
Shea Beasy, the shot, no good. It'll go out of bounds. Now, Robbie's an interesting character. You can tell he's very aggressive. They did not check it back up. Robbie tried to go out the out of bounds play.
Which, hey, we have here that he has very little basketball experience. That shows me he knows a thing or two about the game.
We'll see what goes on here. We'll see if Robbie tries to get Diamond into the offense. Caroline inside the paint. The rainbow pass. No good. But there's Robbie, offensive rebound. Robbie calls foul, and they'll take it back up top.
Now, Caroline, that missed shot there, she has very little basketball experience.
Yes.
But is an athlete, is a great runner with her high school, the Tecumseh Braves cross-country
Excuse
team.
me, Ian, but I think we have a rule mix-up here. Robbie tried to shoot free throws on a reach-in foul.
I'm just glad he knows the game, to be honest. I wasn't really sure if he even knew what basketball was.
Caroline Diamond, the shot, more of a pass to Robbie. Back to Diamond. The put up again off the backboard. Offensive rebound, no good.
That was maybe the ugliest series of events I've seen today. That was.
And that's saying a lot with D-Money playing.
Yeah. D-Money in
Shea
attendance.
Beasy
Not
gets it
happy
tipped from
with that.
Diamond. And there's that aggressive defense. There will.
Should we
Who's
step
going to
in
win
here?
the battle?
Let's
Who's-
not step in here.
Oh,
Oh, Shea
let's
comes
go,
out
Shea
with it.
Beasy. Shea Beasy guarded by Caroline Diamond. Tries to pass it into Sam Stone, stolen by Robbie. The put up, no good. Offensive rebound, Diamond. Back up, no good as well.
Was
it's out
that
of
tip there,
bounds.
Riley? Did Sam Stone play some defense there?
I believe he put a hand up, but I don't think there was a tip. They will take it back up top.
Okay, all right. Good, good defense there by Sam Stone. Flustered Caroline Diamond there. And Robbie just
Long-
flustered Sam.
Long shot by Sam Stone. That's not in the game plan for him. So it's 2-0 for those who are not paying attention. 2-0 Caroline Diamond and Robbie. Diamond at the free throw line extended.
Robbie, the
comes
only
into the
points
paint.
of the game here.
Robbie back out. He's at the perimeter. Drives past. Little one-handed.
I believe that was a finger roll from about 15 feet out.
And I'll tell you what, Ian, this might be the most entertaining game I've seen today.
Both teams seem to just not know what they're doing, quite frankly.
Caroline Diamond backs up. Maybe a turnaround jumper, maybe a pass. We'll see what's going on. Dribbles it again. No call. And a layup is made. How about that, Ian Fantana?
I don't know what to make of that. 4-0 though. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. The double dribble in the score, we didn't call it, and we're going to go with it.
We're
'cause
going with it.
They kind of, quite frankly, weren't playing any defense.
That is
there
true.
either.
That is true. Very little defense in this game, yet so little points scored.
It's astonishing, isn't it?
It really is. Caroline Diamond, what is she doing? She puts it up and gets it to go.
And
She'll have to shoot a free throw to win it.
or Robbie.
6-0, baby. That is Robbie coming up in my face. Little does he know, he has not won yet. They will have to shoot a free throw.
They
to win it.
will. They will. I do want to mention we slipped up first game, but quite frankly, I think we knew the outcome of that
Yes,
game.
yeah.
So free throws weren't needed.
They will choose who shoots it. Robbie shoots it and misses. Caroline Diamond with the rebound.
The ball is
Puts it
live,
back,
and
no
she
good.
misses it.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, can they string together 6 unanswered points? We'll have to see.
Robbie, the pass, it gets knocked out of bounds by Sam Stone. It'll be. And Robbie will get it up at the
They
top of the
retain
key.
possession. Offense said it was
Now-
out on Sam.
Remember, all that Robbie and Caroline need to do is score 1 point, and they do, and,
there
they win
it is.
A monstrous win, a shutout from Caroline Diamond and Robbie. They will move on to the semifinals.
Great win for the #1 seed on this side of the bracket, and quite frankly, I like them in the next game against D-Money and with Bray Daddy.
Now, Ian, it's looking like Robbie is jumping at the bit to get on the microphone with you. Go in front of him with the interview camera.
No, Robbie, we're going to walk in the frame here, and it was a fantastic game. This game has been a complete commotion from the start. If we can get Robbie in here for a post-game interview. Robbie, we knew from the start of making these teams, you were going to play aggressive. You came out with the eye black on. You came, defended the ball well. What do we plan to see that? You seem tired.
I'm a machine.
So we plan to see you still be aggressive here in round 2?
Absolutely. I think round 2 we got to bring that same energy to it. Keep scoring those early goals like me and Caroline said. Get some Caroline action.
We're going to bring Caroline Diamond in here. Caroline, you play a very tough opponent in D Money. He likes to talk trash. What can you expect from your teammate and your opposing team next round?
D Money's got nothing on the big bad ballers. That's all I gotta say.
Wow. D Money's got nothing on the big bad ballers. It was just said
That's
from
a quote,
Caroline
baby.
Diamond.
That's a quote.
And we're going to kick it back
No,
to
no, 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 no,
Riley.
no, 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 no.
We,
I didn't trash talk at all in game 1, but I will in this one.
that game was a complete commotion, and I can't wait to see what the next round has in store for us.
Ian, we are at semifinal matchup number 2. Here we go. Jill Star and Gibb versus TMLR and CB. The number 1 seed versus a very, very good lower seed in Gibb and Jill Star.
Yes, they were an upset in round 1, and we'll have to see if they can do it again.
Gibbs showing off some finesse. Jill Star talks some trash to CB. Gibb with the shot, no good. Looking for the offensive rebound, but CB gets a defensive. Oh, behind the back. Tween to TMLR. Showboating a little bit, gets the offensive rebound.
Oh!
Jill Star! Slamma jamma, baby!
Now, in our pregame interview, CB said he wasn't going to dunk on Jill Star, but it was close there. It was close.
My goodness.
2-0 for the Carnivore Crunchers.
Gibb backing down TMLR, Jill Star across the court. Passing it right into the arms of CB. CB and TMLR with a 2-0 advantage. A tip from Gibb. It will go out of bounds off of TMLR, and Gibb and Joe Star will take it up top.
Carry it around. It's like, no, take it around and get like close to people.
Now, we have a bit of wind here, and our papers fly everywhere.
That is true.
I don't know if you guys need to know that, but it's you know, a little behind the scenes.
We want the
there.
audience to know our troubles while that we are doing everything we can to get to broadcast this to you live.
Now, I'd like to give you an equation here. I'm not a big math guy, but, you know, it's useful. Here's the equation, Riley.
I'm
Gibb,
all ears.
pass from the perimeter, plus Jill Star catching the paint as we had a, oh!
A
I will
long
save
jumper.
that equation
Save
for
it.
later.
We look at that. I mean, a mid-range jumper that Gibb absolutely sinks, and we're tied it to a piece. CB and TMLR running into a little bit of adversity here.
Yeah, that was, I didn't know Gibb had that in her. What a shot by Gibb there.
CB pump faking, driving into the basket. A midair
And
pass
a
to
great
TMLR.
assist. A great assist by CB there.
And TMLR gets her first points of the tournament, putting him up 1 score ahead from the free throw to win the game. Gibb. Corner 3 from CB, no good. Offensive rebound. Pass into Jill Star, goes airmailed. She thought she was in the paint, but instead, Jill Star out on the perimeter, I'm assuming a little mixed up on who was on offense and defense.
So back to that equation here.
Yes, I
because
wanna hear
Gibb
this.
had a great shot. So here it is. Gibb passed from the perimeter, plus a Jill Star catching the paint. You know what that equals, Riley?
What does it equal, Ian
It
Fantana?
equals a slamma jamma
And
by
there's
Jill
the-
Star.
And there's the pass, but instead the mid-range shot, no good. Defensive rebound all the way back, showing off some dribble moves. Baseline. Between the wickets. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Jill Star and Gibb ball. Jill Star and Gibb will take ball. You know, I didn't expect it to be this close of a game, if I'm being honest. Some adversity here, as I've already said, for CB and TMLR.
Now, we have that Gibb is a passer a lot like former Suns superstar Steve Nash.
Yes.
And we've seen that. I wasn't sure. You know, we had our statistician write that. Oh, what an assist.
But I am going to be honest. I think TMLR stepped out of bounds right here, right in front of our broadcast booth.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see
I
it?
didn't see it.
We
I
didn't
think
see
we're
it.
gonna play on.
Play on? Are we going to – now, remember, Ian, this is for a chance to go to the championship game. Do we play on or do we call it out of bounds?
We're going to go to our judge, jury, and executioner here with Caden.
With Leo Phantom, yes. And it looks like TMLR stepped out. It'll be Jill Star and Gibb ball, still 4-2.
We make up the rules as it goes here.
That's one thing about WPSR basketball. It's not always uniform. And that's what makes it so dang interesting.
4-2 here. We'll see what they have here.
An errant pass. Gibb gets it, but also steps out of bounds. And 2 out-of-bounds plays, not really knowing where the court is.
You got to have better court vision if you're both of these teams.
More court awareness, yeah.
Yeah, you can't have that, especially if you want to play for a championship if you win this game.
CB looking to take over. The little jump hook will roll in.
Woo.
And that was really nice, Ian.
That was a great one shot here. They're going to have to shoot a free throw to win here.
Tia Millar will shoot the free point.
They're having Tina Millar shoot the free throw. Interesting choice.
And she misses,
but
offensive rebound.
the rebound. The
Three-point shot, no good. But Tia Millar sinks it anyway.
And they're headed. And now you got to beg the question there. Was that a shot by CB or an excellent pass to Tia Millar?
I mean, we'll see whenever you talk to him. Ian, go get your interview. A great semifinal number 2. And we go to the championship round. It'll be Daddy Money versus CB and Tia Millar. I take it to Ian Fantana, who is with CB.
CB, you're headed to the championship. Now take me through that last play. Was that a 3-point shot that you, may I add, did not need? 2 would have won the game there. Or was it a beautiful pass to Tia?
That was definitely a 3-point shot that I didn't need. I wanted to win by more, but Tia put it away for us, so it's okay.
He lets you know of his mistakes. Now, you're playing. Maybe we got to say it's an underdog. We did not expect to see D Money and Bray Daddy in the championship here. What do you make of your opponent in this championship game?
D Money is no problem at all. I think Brady's the real problem. B Daddy, but I think we have it under control. It should be a pretty easy dub.
We'll see coming up next as the Carnivore Crunchers take on Daddy Money in the championship game of the inaugural WPSR basketball tournament. Actually 4. Yeah.
Now, Ian,
You scored 4 points.
Yeah, too bad. That's pretty good. It's first to 5 anyway, Jamal.
you two and then Robbie and Caroline.
Hey,
Wait, is this the championship?
This is semifinals.
It's the semifinals.
Brady, tell me ball.
Thanks to Brady for the water.
Now, Ian, up next, we have my most anticipated matchup of the tournament so far. It is going to be Robbie and Caroline Diamond versus D Money and Bray Daddy.
Yeah, this is a matchup with a ticket to the championship on the line. Dylan, D Money already going crazy. We gotta expect to see more of that here, I'd assume.
I hope so. I mean, the first game he was very energetic, and now that we are in the semifinals, a chance at the championship on the line. Caroline Diamond already up in D Money's face for defense.
I think we gotta look at that defensive matchup there, Riley. Looks like face guarding from.
Oh, look at that! The back of
off the
Caroline
back.
Diamond!
Blocked by Bray Daddy.
Now, that is one of the things that Caroline Diamond is good at. Not necessarily seeing the ball, but always instinctively knowing where the ball is.
Yeah, Riley, this is something that's great about this tournament. This is kind of an unwritten rule. We just said screw it with jump balls. That's just not a thing.
Yes, we did. I mean,
Missed shot there.
We want aggression. Bray Daddy with the 3, no good, and Robbie with
That
the
shot
rebound.
looked good, though.
It did. I mean,
Bray
just
Daddy,
in and out.
Favorite NBA player, Steph Curry, and he certainly shoots like him. You know?
It looks like a bit of confusion at the top of the key. Bray Daddy will tell him to just go ahead and dribble. Robbie might have basketball instincts, but not necessarily keen on the rules of basketball. Dylan getting a little handsy on defense,
Robbie
and
also
Bray
getting
Daddy will miss. The fouls will cancel each other out. Robbie and
Fouls
Caroline.
offset.
The Robbie and Caroline will get the ball up top. Robbie and Caroline will get ball up top. The fouls offset each other. Never mind. It looks like D Money is on offense, and the layup is good. 2-0 for
Riley, you
for
ever
Daddy
just
Money.
do something and wonder, what did I do in my life to lead up to this moment?
You know, Ian, I wonder that all the time, and right now I'm really happy at the decisions I've made that have led up to this moment.
Me too. Everything.
2-0, Daddy Money, a chance at the championship on the line. Robbie up top, Caroline in the paint against D Money. 3-point shot, up and over the backboard.
To our viewers, it was not good.
It was not good at
Do not
all.
listen to Robbie.
Robbie might be a little delusional of his basketball skill set.
Hey, as he should be. He's played well today.
Cross-court pass to D Money. Up lob to Brady. Oh, and just
looked
misses.
so good. It looked good.
And
It counts. No, it counts. No, dude. Stay on the top. No, you missed. You missed. No, but you missed. You took another shot and missed it.
Some confusion on the rules here, Riley.
It's your ball, though. It's your ball, 2-2.
I believe it is tied at 2 apiece. Our cameraman, Leo Phantom, who was eliminated earlier in this tournament, acting as a non-partial judge. D-Money does not necessarily see it that way. It will be 2 apiece, I believe.
Which is needed, you know. We went with the idea no officials.
Oh, look at that. It'll be out on Dylan. And Robbie and Caroline Diamond will get it back up top once again.
Again, we laid out this semifinal is the 5. It was originally
Yes.
going to be 7. Cut for time, we move it back to 5 like the earlier rounds.
Robbie stalking his prey in Bray Daddy. Backs him up in the post along with Caroline Diamond. Tries for the bounce pass, gets it in there. She will take it back to the free throw line extended.
Watch what you do here, John. That's assault.
I'd be curious, with that track record and like literal
D-Money,
track record.
try for the steal, gets it to go. Oh, the pump fake from Brady and the fadeaway shot, no good.
That was interesting. But back, I like this matchup of Caroline and D-Money here. But for Caroline, back to that track record and literal track record with Caroline,
Yes.
she'll have a lot of cardio that D-Money just won't have late in this game.
That is 100%, and that's the upside to the matchup as D-Money scores another bucket. It'll be 4-2.
4-2.
4-2, Daddy Money on top.
A 4 celebration as the amount of points they have currently.
And,
I believe
that's
that's what that was for.
That's something new I see. They never call Dylan anything but influential in the game of basketball.
He's a trendsetter, you know.
He is.
I've never seen someone play in khakis and a Ralph Lauren polo, but
That is true.
He makes it work.
He does.
He really does.
He was the MVP of Game 1. Brady trying for the steal, won't get it. Robbie still inbounds. That is a very deep shot if he decides to take it.
You know, we weren't sure how the chemistry between Bray Daddy and D-Money are going to be, but it's worked out well so far, you know. D-Money, we thought maybe would aggravate Bray Daddy early, but they've been able to keep a level head, and I think that's why they're succeeding up by a score here in this game.
They are. Oh, and a misstep from Caroline Diamond out of bounds on the bounce pass from Robbie. She's upset, but Daddy Money will get the ball up top.
Costly turnover there, as if Team Daddy Money scores a bucket here and makes the free throw, they're headed to the championship.
Now, that would be huge for the confidence in this team. It feels like that when D-Money has confidence, he plays much better. In the paint, the score, it's good!
They're going to
D-Money.
need a free throw here to send themselves to the championship, though. We'll see who they
Here we
pick
go.
for their free throw. Looks
Bray
like
Daddy.
Bray Daddy will shoot the
Will
free
get the free
throw
throw.
to send them to the championship.
D-Money will try to get the rebound if this works. It looks like the lineup is a bit scuffed, but it's all right. The crowd hushes. Maybe a bit of a free throw violation, but it is what it is. We'll play on. And it's short.
Misses it.
Rebound, Bray Daddy. Back into D-Money for the layup for the win. It's
Oh!
good! Oh!
And he spoke it into existence. He spoke it into existence.
And they're going to
D-Money
the championship.
has spoken into existence that D-Money and Bray Daddy, Team Daddy Money, is headed to the championship. Riley, we didn't think this was going to happen.
You can't write it any better than this. D-Money with the game-winning point off the missed free throw. Ian will get D-Money in front of the interview camera. Ian, we take it to you.
D-Money, you are headed to the championship. What do you have to say?
Go Daddy Money.
We'll leave it at that. Go Daddy Money. We'll see Bray Daddy and D Money in the championship. We can't wait.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is championship game time here at the Sick Tick Collision Automotive Stadium in Evansville, Indiana. We've had a great tournament thus far. It's down to the Carnivore Crunchers and Daddy Money playing for that prestigious WPSR tournament trophy. Ian, tell us some inside information about this matchup.
Well, it's one we knew coming in. CB and Tia were going to be in this game. They were heavy favorites in round 1, heavy favorites in round 2. They had to face some adversity in round 2, but I think that's good for them. I assume they're going to face a lot of adversity in this game the way D Money's been playing. He scored all of Daddy Money's points last round, and that's something, that was the question coming in today. The big question. Can D Money back up his talk? And so far, I think he's shown that he can. That practice does make perfect.
That's 100% what I was going to say. He has been the X factor for his team coming into this. But I think championship game, everything's on the line. This one's a 1st to 7. Bray Daddy is going to have to step it up and score a little bit if they are going to beat the heavy favorites in CB and TMLR.
Exactly. That's something you have to think of. They've been used to playing to 5. You're going to have an extra bucket you need to score. And with all these games, that late bucket has been tough for most of these teams.
And the X factor on the other side, the Carnivore Crunchers, who we knew was going to be exceptional coming into this with varsity basketball experience, is CB. He scored all the points in game 1. He scored most of the points in game 2.
Yeah, Chase, CB, he's an amazing basketball player. He has that experience. One other thing, though, we have the only 2 people with basketball experience, other than you and me, Riley.
That is true.
Playing against each other. Bray Daddy also has a little bit of basketball experience, so we'll look to see how that pans out. And they were former teammates with the North Huskies.
And I believe that could play a factor as well, 2 former teammates playing against each other. But we will see. Championship game. It's all on the line up next right here at WPSR. Championship game. It's finally here. We got Daddy Money. We got a streaker on the court in Robbie, but he will quickly vacate the premises. Some pregame respect, and here we go. We are underway. The crowd
Fanfares here.
The crowd is ready. D Money.
A LeBron chalk toss with some sand that exploded on the court.
I can't say I expected that from D Money. I'm not gonna, but he has
He's
been
ready
a
to
superstar.
go.
He
He's
has been a
ready to go.
superstar. Here we go. Remember, this one is 1st to 7.
Brady also now donning
Bray
a
Daddy.
headband.
Great pass to D Money. Threads the needle back out
For
from the perimeter for 3. No good. CB with the rebound. Here we go. CB with the quickness. Fadeaway jumper, no good. D Money right back up, and Daddy Money gets the first points of the tournament. They're up on CB and TMLR.
D Money just continues to impress. To grab that ball, realize it didn't hit the rim, and put it back up. I'm at a loss for words of how.
Oh my goodness! Oh, CB just put D Money into early retirement. Get that man a welfare check. My goodness! But right back up, and
and he
answers.
Bray Daddy answers with the 3.
It's 5-2. CB showing off some moves into coverage, and he continues to impress.
Great move there by CB, and he's not going to go down without a fight here.
It is still 5-4. Daddy Money on top, but this is the most high-level basketball we've seen so far in this tournament. You can tell both of these teams want this. You can tell both of them have dreamed of this. They're fighting for this. Bray Daddy in the corner. Tries to pass it in.
What a steal
Lost
by
Tia.
Tia. Great behind the back pass there by Tia as well.
CB, the veteran in basketball, with the jump hook. No good. It'll be Bray Daddy with the ball in the corner. Fakes it. Tipped by Tia Millar.
Tia needs to continue being an animal on off defense.
Now
And we're-
D-Money did call a foul, but his team recovered the ball anyways. Remember, you have to respect the call. That is one thing with D-Money. We have seen some atrocious foul calls from him on the offensive side.
we knew that coming in. We knew he was going to bend the rules. I mean, he's D-Money.
He is D-Money. The man does what he wants. Exceptional basketball being played in the final and third round of the WPSR tournament. Tia Millar with the steal, once again recovered by Braid Daddy. Tia Millar being an absolute demon on the defensive end. Rebound, CB. Now that is one thing that will affect this game, his athleticism.
Yeah, he like I said, I've said it once, he's not going to go down without a fight as he drives in
Oh
here.
my goodness, another slam. CB, as I talk about athleticism, throws down a second spectacular jam.
And he's led this tournament in dunks. Now, you look at him, he's not the tallest fella, but he's definitely far and away the best athlete out here on the court.
The score 6-5. No matter what, the next bucket will get a free throw. No matter what, next bucket will get a free throw to try and win a championship. Defense is key. We saw a screen there from D-Money. Tia Millar continues to try and impress on the defensive end.
And we added that free throw to have that shot.
No
Missed.
good.
We added
Go
that
long.
free throw to have some, we wanted to incorporate the free throw into this tournament. A lot of pickup games don't incorporate the free throw, but it builds that intensity that you got to see if someone has ice in their veins.
CB looking to close the show. The fake, the put up, no good. It is short again.
He's been missing those mid-rangers. He didn't do it as much in the semifinal, but first round missed a lot of short shots close to the basket, and he's doing it again in this championship.
You can maybe see some fatigue setting in for CB and Tia Millar. They have been playing hard no matter what. D-Money as well, maybe not playing the hardest, but he expels energy when he absolutely needs to.
I think D-Money's just walking at this point. I mean, he's
The
done.
three-pointer to close the show and
in and out.
back out to CB. The wind in effect. Mid-range, no good. It's tipped. It's tipped by D-Money. CB and Tia Millar will get ball up top. What a game.
Yep.
What a moment.
Offense did not call a foul there, called a tip. And
Step back, mid-range, goes in and out.
Can't
D-Money,
go.
back out to Bray Daddy.
Shooter's touch not going for either one of our experienced basketball players here.
Bray Daddy with the backup. He turns and tries to face CB. The hook shot, no good. It's Tia Millar. Remember, she cannot put that back up. She does anyway.
Luckily, it didn't go in. We had that
CB.
argument with D-Money.
CB on the perimeter, one-on-one with Bray Daddy, 2 North Huskies. In and out, tween cross. Pass in, no good, it's up.
Falls down there, but Tia looks okay.
She does,
As
and it's good to see.
D-Money may be letting the crowd get to his head a little bit here.
He is, and that's one thing that he needs to get out of his head is the crowd. I mean, he's a hot-headed individual. Whenever he's calm and level, we've seen that he can be successful.
We see the wind picking up here, and that, to me, if you're either one of these teams, you got to eliminate that outside shot. Wind won't affect the ball a lot, but it'll affect it enough.
Just
where
enough,
some
yes.
of those jumpers that usually go in won't go in. You got to work to get to the rim and finish some layups or maybe even some dunks, Riley.
Bray Daddy calling for a pick and roll. Doesn't get an open pass. He is now being smothered by CB in the corner. Nowhere to go. Tries to pass it right into Tia Millar's hands. Bray Daddy frustrated. Tries some defense of his own. Here we go. Oh! Oh my goodness! Reverse jam, Vince Carter style.
A
Wow.
reverse jam by CB, and now he has a free throw to become the inaugural WPSR basketball champion.
It's good!
Oh!
It's good!
Ice in his veins!
The celebration ensues.
There will not be an
Oh
upset
my
tonight.
goodness!
CB and Tia Millar win the WPSR tournament.
My goodness, Ian Fantana, you will get the winner and the clutchest player in this tourney so far, CB, and maybe even an exclusive interview with D-Money on the sideline. Nice show of respect. Ian Fantana with CB.
We just saw a sign of respect by the two best players, I think, easily in this tournament, you and D-Money. What do you have to say about the tournament overall?
I mean, it was great. It was a good time. Really tested me and Trinity's skills. It was a lot closer at the end than I thought, but we powered through and got the dub.
You are the inaugural WPSR champions. How does that feel?
It feels great. I was sleeping last night and I was just having dreams about this trophy, and now to have it come to reality, it's really surreal.
Can we get your teammate Tia in here for the trophy presentation? My partner Riley Angel brings it in here. Take that trophy. We'll get a label maker to that thing. Add your names to it. You also get a banner in the office, so you will be in the Raptors for as long as that paper stays. Congratulations to you both. As the that game ball, a lot of damage there, a lot of damage. But hey, look how excited they are as the WPSR first ever champions of basketball.
Well, a great day of basketball, a great day of moments between competitors. As you see, Braid Daddy, the second place winner, coming over, giving us a nice little kiss on the forehead.
Also on our crew. Thank you to him, Leo Phantom, and it was a fantastic day. I don't know if this quite exceeded expectations, but it was definitely a beautiful day for basketball. Thank you to the weather. Shout out weather.
Shout out weather.
But yes, to quote bus driver Steve, as we have to fit him in,
Yes,
I
we
think
do. We
almost
always have
every
to.
video. Whoever was in charge of the weather today, they did a great job.
They did a great job. And Ian, I hate to cut you off short, but that is all the time we have for today. Thank you to executive producers Ian Fantana, Riley, Leo Phantom, and Braid Daddy. Thank you to all our crew, all competitors. And this has been a presentation of WPSR.